Is that a perfect target hit at 491?
Welcome back to the episode of my trading vlog, where most of the views come from returning subscribers. If that's you, I'd appreciate the thumbs up. If not, consider subscribing. Here we go. We're gonna talk about AMC. Market's still open today, but as I said on Friday, what's more important than the big rally we had in after hours would be the price action in the pre-market of today and at open. We've had that. We're gonna do some analysis, and I actually want to start further back in time so we get some context for this run. I correctly forecasted the price of AMC moving through this triangle, which I show in blue, and I was waiting for a breakout of this pattern. We didn't get it. Instead, we tested 427 and pushed higher, in which case I said, hey, sideways confirmation. Here we go. Price reversed, obviously, blew through the 450 bullish continuation confirmation level, and then hit 462, 477, 496, 501, all in short order, breaking 515, which you can see is critical support or resistance, and then rallied all the way up to the next massive level at 761, where it topped out and we started this big correction down. And what I want to do is look at this corrective trend. So I'm going to turn on a blank chart. We're going to the minute time frame, and let's just talk about this. This is pretty brutal. I'm going to do some analysis here. I haven't looked at this yet. The first thing I do is I start with trends. Motive trends typically follow trend lines, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Channels typically form around these same trend lines. Here we go. We have a downtrend, and you can see that price is just about coming up into that level, not quite reaching there and turning around, starting to reverse. It looks like the RSI here is reaching overbought several times. Volume here is picking up too, and this makes sense as this is probably wave C, and I can actually see if we break that downtrend, there could be some serious upside through here. But again, we're not going to get bullish continuation until we break the top of that run right there. Let's mark it bullish continuation, and we'll color it green. I'm going to go ahead and just take a look from the beginning and start with ABC corrective waves. Obviously, this is the first right here, big ABC. And I did this on Friday's video. I just took the extension tool, brought it to the bottom of that first impulse, and you can see that we actually pushed way past it, fell much further. What this indicates is that this is actually all probably wave A to this low. And then this bounce, the bounce from there is wave B. So I want to take this tool up to wave B. That gives us 578. You can see that as we had markets, well, close and after hours and open and pre-market, price fell and just about reached that low of 578, coming down to a low of 572. That's within 6 cents. That is not bad at all. Maybe I could adjust one of these levels here to get that perfect target reach, but it's not there. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna make a label. I've been having a pretty good time starting here, A, B, and C. What this does, starting at the minor degree, is it gives me 3 degrees below minute, minuet, and sub minuet in case I want to draw an extension. What we have after wave C is a big push higher, and it comes into, it mostly retraces this wave B, right? So right away, we know this isn't going to be waves 1, 2, 3, and 4 of a motive wave, because wave 4 won't pass into the extent of the first wave, which here is labeled A and has a low at 648. We are still moving through a corrective trend through here, no doubt. Price bounces, and from here it starts to move down again. And I think more than anything, the chart right now is really starting to reflect the psychology of the traders that are buying and selling this. I think this is where I want to put A, B, and C on a smaller wave degree here, because of that rule, or that tendency. It's not a rule, but it's a tendency that wave C is generally as tall as wave A. Here that we see that it's broken a little bit above there, very typical. Not quite reaching that point, that 7.81% extension, topping out near that downtrend. Pretty typical, right in between those two extension targets to find ourselves in a reversal. Let's suppose that this is actually a B wave through here. Wow. Is this A, B, and C? Motive wave 1, impulse 1, 3 waves. Maybe B comes up here. Here we go. It's probably still going to be A. It's probably A, B, and C of A. So measured move down, zigzag for A. And then we can duplicate this for B up here. And wave B, I think, happens also in a zigzag, but it looks more just like a straight line run. That's okay. We can tolerate that. It's not like the best, but it's just going to be too hard to get a motive wave count through here. And from that point on, we're looking for a motive wave heading down for wave C, and that makes a lot of sense. That's what we saw this morning. pushing down to, oh, is that a perfect target hit at 491? It is. We're gonna go ahead and label this wave C, and all of a sudden the chart just came together. A, B, C at the minor degree, forming a measured move down or zigzag, completing wave A at the intermediate degree, and then a near straight line shot up to B, which is still best characterized in a corrective form. And then the motive wave brings us down from that level to the low we saw today at 491. And we can go through here and we can analyze wave C as a motive wave. We can just do a quick check here. And okay, A, B, C. So what now? Huh? Are we off to the moon? Or are we now just going to go into a reactionary trend to wave C at the intermediate degree? Because this wave C was pretty powerful. Now we get a reactionary uptrend, which is inherently corrective. In which case, we're going to be looking for a motive wave, a corrective wave, and then a motive wave, A, B, and C. I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to try to get this, give us some definition here to our price action. I can already see it. And look at that. 642 would be the target for wave C of a zigzag measured move up. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want there to be an alternation between the impulses of the corrective waves. Wave A through here is just a clear channel, beautiful motive wave, excellent construction, very predictable. I mean, overbought perfectly at the top of wave 3 and 5 divergences, the ending diagonal triangle pattern, the sharp and the flat alternation forms between waves 2 and 4. It's just a beautiful motive wave, it really is. And then wave B in a triangle, oh, it's just picture perfect. Like, this is Elliott wave analysis porn. And then we have probably zigzag pushing higher for wave C. And if not, then we get another perfect motive wave for C at the intermediate degree. And then we'll start labeling this differently. But right now, I really think 642 is a good topping target for this corrective bounce. And that's going to give us some back-to-back 3 waves, A, B, C, A, B, C. Yep. And maybe at some point we'll start drawing a triangle. It's going to take a while to really figure out where the price is going to go from here. We'll start heading down. I bet that we're in a giant triangle. Honestly, this 3-wave form through here, I mean, it's I have it labeled as a motive wave, but it could very easily be the start of a triangle through here and through here. Just something to watch out for. Again, I'm looking for sideways grind through a very tall trading range. That's all I got. Happy trading.